So YouTube, today we're going to talk about how people treated me based on my looks, and we're also going to cover this is going to be also important, those looks, but also the other aspect that I think was also same important. So how people treated me based on my looks. I will put some pictures on the screen right now how I looked a couple of years ago. It wasn't really good. I was skinny fat, out of shape, basically invisible, not treated very seriously, not very much liked, like at all. And I just basically told you I was not respected. I the all like the thing that I want in life. One of the things actually I want in life. I want to be respected, but you have to know that respect is earned. It is not given, as a man especially. Why? Like I'm going to show some pictures slash picture depends. Would you respect this man? I don't know where the picture is. Just look at those pictures. Would you respect this man? Would you respect him? Probably not. So people didn't give me a reason. People were not giving me reasons like to respect me. So why? So like why would they respect me? Why? Did I accomplish something? Did I look good? Did I show the discipline? Because for example, for my body, right? No. And that's what I figured shut up. Why would anyone want to respect this guy as I show you on this picture? Why would anyone want to respect him? Also, as I said, basically invisible. I was bullied in elementary school. I was bullied in high school. Not that much, but some microbullyings happen. People for most of the time, people will not just treat me like invisible. Like they weren't really talking to me, and I was also not a very talkative person. So why would anyone want to talk to me? But I just felt like I'm fucking invisible, and that turned that invisibility, but also other aspects, but also other things that were in my life just turned me to addictions such as porn and video games. You know, and yeah, I was basically invisible. As I said, there were some microbullying happening, but for most of the time, I was just yeah, yes, it's him. Like, who the fuck cares? Let's just go for a life. Nobody wanted to be in a relationship with me. As I said, just comparing with looks, who the fuck want to be with it? I showed you pictures. Rewatch those pictures all the hell you want. Who the fuck would want to be with me? Just comparing to looks. Anyway, well, no, you have to look deeper. Yeah, of course you have to look deeper. I have the same for most of things. I have the same hobbies that I had right now. Some kind of wish tops. Like I like Transformers, for example. I like watching football, not that much. Not watching full 90 minutes, but just some highlights just um to be on point. Yeah. So I like those things and other um things. But right now it doesn't seem that like bad because yeah, okay, like it's okay. But if I would say those things or history, of course, I like history, geography, etc. Brother, even if I would go find a fucking girl, she would think that I'm a fucking nerd. And if I go on a date with a girl and I'm going to tell her that I like this, then that, she probably thinks that I'm kind of nerdy, whatever. It's cute. But if I would tell a girl that when I was chopped, I would tell her that I like Transformers, history, geography, and some like watching football. Bro, you're such a geek, you know. So it really does matter. It really does matter. Um, What else? I just didn't matter. Uh, like as I said, I was invisible. It just didn't matter, and I wasn't treated seriously. My opinion didn't matter at all, even if I had the courage to talk. That didn't happen that often though. But let's just say that happened. Yeah, just people didn't care. Why would they? Who the fuck thinks he is to have a saying? And that's why I also wasn't really talkative. I wasn't, as I said, I wasn't treated seriously. Well, Like, if you can't respect yourself, if you can't treat yourself seriously, why would anyone else want, why would anyone else would like to treat you seriously if you can't even treat seriously, if you can't even respect yourself? That's what I always tell guys. Get to the fucking gym. This is a prerequisite. Get in shape. Get lean. Get abs, bro. Whatever it, bro. Move move mountains and heavens. So build some fucking muscle. Build some more fucking muscle on your frame. Get lean, so people will respect you. But we're not doing this only for those people. We don't fucking care about them. We care about us. We care about us. We want to be respected by ourselves, because if we respect ourselves, and how do we respect ourselves? We respect ourselves when we are doing the things that we said we are going to do. If I said that I'm going to hit fucking new PR on squats, you better goddamn make sure that I'm going to hit it, right? It's things you promised yourself that you are going to do. Everyone can talk. You can also talk, but sometimes I think people shouldn't even be talking. The things that you are doing, you know, doing is much better than talking. Just do the thing, my guy. Don't even tell anyone else that you are, I don't know, recording it, that you have a YouTube channel, that you are doing this, that you are doing that, whatever. Just do fucking thing. You go on a date, don't tell anyone. You are losing weight, don't tell anyone. You're building muscle, don't tell anyone. You're working on your business, don't tell anyone. Peace is the thing that I believe every guy deep in mind wants. Peace. We want peace. You know how much fucking like stress, me not stressed, not that much, but my fucking nervous system gets stressed when I hear it's like it's too much noise. I just feel, oh my goodness, bro, like shut up. You know, just want to have peace. There can be people talking, I don't mind. But there's too much fucking noise. I just get fucking like frustrated, bro. Leave the room. Or when my sister goes into my room and she, I don't know, starts poking me or whatever, starts to rage baiting me. Like, girl, like, bro, like, sis, go away. I want to have peace. All right, just leave this fucking room. I don't want to talk to you right now. We're gonna play later, right? But how's the situation looking right now? Um, so right now I would say it's much better. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, I would say. I'd say, as I say, yeah, it's a lot better. Of course, I'm still, developing. I'm only 21, and I have to get the life experience and so on, just to get the experience. But I'd say I feel a lot respected. I believe people, especially that I don't know, when I go into like the um places that I've never been, like people, I think, look at me like, I don't know, they like feel they respect me because especially what I've done at the gym, for example. This vein popping, bro. Don't look at this vein, bro. It's sick. But yeah. um but it also shows that you are fucking disciplined. Where this shit with pride. I said I much more respected people. I think want to be around me, you know because I have this much more. I don't know. I don't want to glaze myself, because you would have to really ask. I don't really like glazing myself, but you would have to really ask people about me. The people that know me, would have to ask them what they think of me. I'm treated a lot better. That's the thing that I'm gonna elaborate more. I'm treated much better because the way I was treated, but not treated. As I said, for most of the time, I was pretty invisible, but I wasn't really treated seriously, and I believe that I'm treated much more seriously. You know, and for the first time, I believe that my opinions just they like matter. It's like in certain social situations, like social circles, right? I believe that those opinions matter, so I don't feel disconnected with others. You know what I mean, right? Um, it's not. But it's also not because of, yes, it was because of my looks, because I was, revisit, yeah, those pictures. Yeah, I was kind of chopped. Um, with skinny fat. If I would show you, no, my forehead right now, it's much cleaner. It's much cleaner. Have I don't have pictures of me from like 6 years ago when my forehead was just basically looking like a fucking volcanoes on Mars or whatever, whatever, right? I don't, but I remember how I looked those 6 years ago, especially my forehead, that my skin was just so bad because I was eating so much shit food, so inflammatory, cereal was sweet because of sugar, and especially, for when it comes to um pimples and acne. Like I'm fucking prone. I think I'm very prone. I'm more prone to acne than I think everyone else on this earth because I have to keep my diet like extremely fucking clean. For like 95% of the times I need to eat fucking clean, or even 98%, 95% I need to eat clean, or maybe 90%. From 90 to 95% I need to eat clean because when I overeat on sugar, salt, especially like like sugar, salt, seed oils, basically any fucking unhealthy things. I get so fucking like inflamed. I get shit gut. I feel worse, and my spots just basically go everywhere. So for like 90 to 95% of the times, I have to eat clean. It's not that I need to. I mean, I need to because I work out. So just I have to eat clean. But the point is, like, I need to keep my diet extremely clean, extremely. Um, but yeah, I diverted a little bit. Sorry for that little rant. Sorry for that little rant. What else? Yeah, as I said, but also just because I was a porn addict. 7, 8 years of my life. Like I've heard, I was watching a video of one guy who was also talking about porn addiction and how it affects your life. And the age that he discovered pornography, like what age did he discover pornography? He discovered pornography at 7 years old. Seven, 7 years old. I was doing a video about um addiction for pornography when it comes to women. And I think I've also mentioned there, like, the average age of people getting to pornography is like fucking 8 or 9, or from like 8 to maybe 11. I discovered pornography when I was like 11. So from like the first part of my addiction wasn't that bad. I was watching it from time to time, but I was kind of feeling shit about just being a kid. I don't fucking care. But when it was going like to at the end of 2019, 2020, maybe a bit earlier. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, I became down. I became down bad. Became down bad. I started watching some so stupid weird ass shit. And it's also that my social skills were fucking horrendous. But that's beside the point. So yeah, that's how people treated me based on my looks then and now. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you want some fitness advice, you can hit me up on Instagram. I like to help people. That's my mission, to just help people and to um, make this world much happier, a bit better. But yeah, stay hard, boys, because nobody will save you. The only person who can save you is the person I'm talking right now. Peace out and stay tuned.